is an employer? An employer is a person or an establishment in the public, commercial, charitable, or non-profit sectors that employs workers and compensates them for work done. Generally, a contract of employment should exist that defines the terms of the employment and states the duties and responsibilities owed by the employer and employee to each other. It is a duty of the employer to establish the conditions of employment and furnish mutually agreed upon terms like remunerations and other emoluments. In addition, employers set the tone and authority for the workplace culture. Through their interactions and behavior, employers can convey a clear message about acceptable communication among staff members and the operation of the organization's hierarchy. Now, the Labor Act 2004 is the regulation that guides employer, employee, and other ancillary relationships in Nigeria. Now, what obligation does the employer have? The employer has a lot of obligations to the employees. These include treating staff members fairly, keeping the workplace safe, and making salary payments on schedule. Some responsibilities of the employer include preventing serious hazards-free workspaces, alerting staff members to possible risk at work, supplying the appropriate tools and equipment for the task, instructing staff on how to use them properly and maintaining them, establishing health and safety policies and explaining them to the staff members in a clear and concise manner, keeping track of the disclosing diseases or events related to employment, treating employees fairly, supporting professional development. Who is an employee? A person hired by a company to do a certain task is called an employee. Employers set the terms for the employee compensation, work schedules, and methods of operation. Employees receive additional benefits in return that contractors do not. It is important to distinguish an employee from a contractor for the purpose of clarity. They are as follows. Independent contractors provide their services to the broader public, while employees work for an employer who regulates their job. While independent contractors may work for a company or another person or multiple companies or people and accept direction, they ultimately have more control over their work they accept and how, when, and where it is produced. Employees work directly for a company or another person and report to an employer or manager, while employee agreements typically last for a long time and have different rights and duties than agreements with contractors. Independent contractors are self-employed. Other characteristics that set employees apart from employers are the level of control, the duration of the connection, the degree of independence, the capacity for subcontracting, and the degree to which the labor is essential to the employer's operations.